Hi everyone, it's about 5:45 and this is your closing commentary. It's video number 365 and please remember, if you like the work, to hit the subscribe button. Okay, so we had plenty of news today, economic news. First thing in the morning, we had the ADP payroll number, which was a major disappointment. The expectation was an addition of roughly 1 million jobs, and in point of fact, we came in at up only 167,000. A little while later, the ISM numbers came out and they were positive. The July number for ISM came in at 58.1 versus expectations of 55.2, and also better than the 57.1 that we had in June. We had a lot of earnings over the last 24 hours, but the one that is most outstanding, of course, was Disney. After the numbers came yesterday, the stock actually traded down from 117 to 113 and change, and then reversed back up. And today it continued on that rally and finished the day at 127.61, and that was up $10.32 or 8.8%. And in fact, it had traded up as much as 10.5%. CTL Corp, which is one of my favorite stocks for total return, did a little bit better than the street was expecting, and this stock, which pays $1, which coming into the earnings report was about an 11% return, as I said, did a little better than expected, and the stock is trading right now $10.29, up 45 cents or 4.57%. Fastly missed, Fastly beat, but guidance looked a little soft, and the stock is currently trading 93.20, down 15.80 or 14.5%. Roku, which beat both top and bottom line, but has been a really strong name over the past several months, pandemic related, had some soft guidance as far as new subscribers going forward, and the stock is currently trading 162.10, and that's down 332, so nothing overwhelming. Sonos is a maker of high quality home component systems for stereo inset speakers, etc. They had a loss, but revenues beat, and the stock, which had closed at 17.5, up 96, immediately traded down to 14.75, and is currently 15.40, down 210. The stock has been up recently on rumors of someone buying them. The someone being mentioned, of course, is Apple. Costco beat big time. The stock had closed 339.97, is currently 345.99. That's up $6 and change. Western Digital beat on the top line, but missed on revenues and gave somewhat soft guidance, and the stock is currently 38.56, and that's down $5.89 or 13.25%. Square beat, that came out last night. The stock closed today 146.20, up $9.37 or 6.9%. We also had a deal with a stock that started the year about, I want to say $60 or so. Teladoc, which is a big pandemic play. It and Livongo Health, symbol LVGO, agreed to do a merger worth about $18.5 billion. Neither of the stocks acted favorably to the news. Teladoc closed 202.01, down 47.41 or 19%, and Livongo closed 128.06, down 16.47 or 11.4%. Both of these stocks have had major runs to the upside, but nobody likes the deal. Okay, on the commodity side, we have oil with a much bigger drawdown. I think 7.5 million barrels drawdown today. Managed to get all the way up through the 200-day moving average, but couldn't hold it. Traded as high as 43.52, but finished the day at 42.19. Gold was up again. We had a short day trade today. It was a slight profit after being up over 30% or 40% of a gain. We had to stop underneath it because they were very short-term options, and after selling down to about 2045, the gold turned back up, and we got stopped out around 98 cents. So a little minor profit, but I actually thought we might be dramatically overbought and might come back into the 2020 area, but was not to be. Silver traded as high as 27.25 today and closed 26.89, up 86 cents. And as much as you're probably going to hate to see it again, the US dollar index again failed to rally and came back in and broke back to the downside yet again. I believe this is the lowest close that we've seen down here at 92.85 after trading as low as 92.53. So it was down 53 cents. Bitcoin was up again, traded as high as 11,975, and the bonds were slightly lower, but the yield curve did steepen a bit. So just to get back to the securities markets, the Dow was up 373 or 1.4%. NASDAQ, another new closing high, up 57.24 or 0.5%. The S&P was up 0.6%, up 21.26, and the big winner was far and above the Russell, up 29.02 or 1.9%, and even the transports managed a 1.25% gain, up 128.75. So that's all I have for tonight, and I'll be back first thing in the morning. And I remind you, if you like the work, please just hit the subscribe button. We really appreciate it. Have a good evening.